Hi everybody, it's Miss Jamie from Play to Learn Preschool. Thank you so much for joining me for virtual preschool today. It's so good to be here with you this morning. Do you remember who lives right here behind my easel? It's my bird. Her name is Betsy, and if you call her, she'll come out and say good morning to you. So you have to say, Betsy, come out. Are you ready? Let's call her. 1, 2, 3. Betsy, come out. Ooh, here's Betsy. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. All of our preschool students are at home today. Are you at home too? That's okay. We can play and learn right here together. We should start by singing hello to our friends, shouldn't we? Yes, Betsy's going to sing hello to you. Are you ready? Hello, friends. How are you? Can you sing hello to Betsy? Hello, Betsy. How are you? And can you sing hello to me? Can you say hello, Miss Jamie? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Yay! I'm so glad you're here. We're learning all about fairy tales, right, Betsy? Yesterday we told the story of the 3 little pigs and the big, bad wolf. Today we're learning a story about a little girl and 3 bears. Would you like to hear the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears? I'm going to put Betsy down so I can tell you this story. This story also takes place in the forest, just like our story yesterday. But in this one, this is the story about 3 bears who live in a little house in the forest. That's silly. Bears don't really live in a house in the forest, but we can pretend, right? It starts the same way as all fairy tales start, with the same 4 words. Can you say them with me? And then we'll tell the story. Ready? They always start like this. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, there were 3 little bears who lived in a cottage in the forest. There was a great big papa bear, hello, and a medium-sized mama bear, hello, and an itty-bitty, cutie-patootie baby bear, hello. The 3 little bears sat down to eat their breakfast of porridge, but it was too hot. They decided to go for a walk in the woods while the porridge cooled down. Let's go for a walk. Okay, good idea. Ding, 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 ding. Well, they were in the woods going for their walk when all of a sudden a little girl named Goldilocks appeared at their door. And Goldilocks didn't even knock. She just walked right in. She took one look at the porridge in the kitchen and she said, I don't mind if I do. I'm going to eat some of that porridge. She tried the porridge in Papa Bear's great big bowl. She took one bite and said, Ah! This porridge is too hot. Then she tried the porridge from Mama Bear's medium-sized bowl, and she said, Ugh, this porridge is too cold. Finally, Goldilocks had a bite of Baby Bear's porridge. She took a little bite. She said, This porridge is just right, and she ate it all up. Can you pretend like you're Goldilocks eating all the porridge? Yes. Next, Goldilocks went into the living room. In the living room, she saw 3 chairs. Can you help me count them? 1, 2, 3. She decided she might like to sit down in those chairs. So first she sat in Papa Bear's great big chair. Oh, but she said, ooh, this chair is too hard. Then she sat down in Mama Bear's medium-sized chair. And she said, oh, this chair is too soft. Then Goldilocks sat down in Baby Bear's little bitty chair, and she said, ah, this chair is just right. She started to rock, and oh no, the chair broke. Well, next Goldilocks wanted to discover what was upstairs. She went up the stairs into the bear's bedroom, and she counted 3 beds. Can you help me count the beds? 1, 2, 3. She was tired from all that walking in the woods, so she decided to lay down in Papa Bear's great big bed. She laid down, but then she said, "Oh no, this bed is too high." Next, she tried Mama Bear's medium-sized bed, and she said, "Ugh, this bed is too low." Finally, Goldilocks went over to Baby Bear's little bitty bed. She said, "This bed is just right." And she lay down right in the bed and she fell asleep. No sooner had she done that than the bears got home from their walk in the woods. Papa Bear took one look at his bowl of porridge and he used his great big Papa Bear voice. He said, "Someone's been eating my porridge." And Mama Bear looked at her bowl and she said, "Someone's been eating my porridge." Baby Bear looked at his little bowl and he said, "Someone's been eating my porridge and look, it's all gone." The bears didn't know what to think, so they went into the living room. Papa Bear looked at his great big chair and he said, with his really loud voice, can you say it with me? "Someone's been sitting in my chair." And Mama Bear looked at her chair with her medium-sized voice. She said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair." And then Baby Bear looked at his little chair and he said, "Oh no, someone's been sitting in my chair and look, it's broken." The bears were so upset. They didn't know what was going on, so they ran up the stairs into their bedroom. Papa Bear took one look at his bed and he said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." Mama Bear took one look at her bed and she said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." And Baby Bear looked at his bed and he said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed and look, she's still there." Well, all that commotion woke Goldilocks up. She jumped up and saw that she was in a room with 1, 2, 3 bears. "Oh no," she thought, "I need to go home." She ran out of the bedroom, down the stairs, through the kitchen, and back out to the woods, where she returned to her own house. And the 3 bears lived happily ever after. Isn't that a silly story? Bears don't really live in a house. That's so silly. In fairy tales, we can talk about silly things, and animals can even act like people. That's what fairy tales are for. Something else that all fairy tales have in common is most of them have the number 3. Do you see the number 3 right here? So I wonder, can you find anything in the story that has 3? What do you see in the story that has 3 things? Tell me. You're right. There are 3 bears. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're so smart. What else do you see in the story that has 3 things? You said it. You're right. There are 3 beds. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Wow, you're on a roll. Can you see anything else in the book or the story that has 3 things? You're right. Yes, there are 3 chairs. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. And I see one more thing that has 3. Do you see what it is? On the table? Yes, there are 3 bowls of porridge. 1, 2, 3. Most fairy tales have a pattern of 3. Just like yesterday, there were 3 pigs, right? It's almost always the same when we tell a fairy tale that there's a pattern of 3. Well, these little bears are sleeping in their bed. I have a little poem for you. Let's see if we can figure out the best way to do this. About some bears who are sleeping all in the same bed. This bed has 5 bears. Can you help me count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the song, look at them in their bed like that, goes like this. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, "Roll over, I'm crowded." So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, can you say it? "Roll over, I'm crowded." So they all rolled over and one fell out. We had 5 and 2 of them fell out. Now there are just 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, I'm crowded. So they all rolled over and one fell out. Now there are 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, I'm crowded. So, can you sing it? They all rolled over and one fell out. Now there's 1 in the bed. He's the little one. He said, I'm lonely, come back. So they hopped back in and settled down. There were, let's see how many. Ooh, this guy's going to have to climb up here. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5 in the bed, and all the bears said, good night. Night, night, bears. Isn't that a silly song about 5 bears all sleeping in the same bed? I know. Bear songs are so silly. I have a new game for you today. You're going to need to put your thinking cap on super high power for this one. This is a little bit different than the games that we usually play on the pocket chart. Okay, so for this game, I have some letters that spell the word bear. This is the B. This one is the letter E. Do you know your letters? Good job. This one is the letter A. Well done. And this is the letter R. All of these letters are pink. B-E-A-R. That spells bear. I have the same letters, but these are orange. Can you help me spell bear? B-E-A-R. And look, I also have them in yellow. Can you help me spell bear? B-E-A-R. And I have the letters in green, all the rainbow colors. Spell bear with me. Ready? B-E-A-R. And finally, I have the same letters in blue. Can you spell bear with me? It goes like this. Ready? B-E-A-R. Wonderful. Well, the tricky thing here, let me see if I can get them all lined up, is we have to think of a pattern. So on the top row, all of these letters are pink. You knew that, right? And the second row, they're orange. And the third row, they are, say the color, yellow. And the fourth row, these letters are all green. And the last row, these letters are all blue. Now turn your thinking cap on again. Are you thinking? Next, we're going to look at the columns. Look, all of these are the same letter. These are all B. Good. These are all the same letter, all E. The third one are all A, and the last one are all R. The way that we're going to play the game is I'm going to take one of the pictures away, and you have to figure out which picture is missing. What color is it, and what letter is it? Is your thinking cap turned on really high? Okay, here goes. I'm going to turn it so you can't see. Okay. One of the pictures is missing. Which one could it be? Do you know what color it is? Did you say orange? You are so smart. Yes. And which letter is it? Can you tell from here which one is missing? Did you say E? Oh, you're so smart. You're right. It was the orange E. Wow. How did you figure that out? You just looked across and up and down and you found the one that was missing. Let's play again. Turn this way so you can't peek. Okay, here goes. one of the pictures is missing. Can you figure out which picture is missing? Do you know what color it is? I see, you're right. It is a green one. Now here's the question. Can you figure out what letter is missing? Yes, it's the A, the green A. Wow, your brains are so smart. Let's try one more. This one's going to be a little bit harder. Are you ready? Here goes. Let's do this one. Oh, one of the pictures is missing. Can you guess which one it is? Do you know what color is missing? You're right. It's a pink one. Now this is tough. Which letter is missing? Look up and down. Did you say E? Wow, you are so smart. You're right. It was the pink E. You figured out which card was missing. Your brains deserve a big kiss. Dr. Jean would say, give your brain a kiss. Mwah! Brain, you're so smart. Thank you very much. We read the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Well, now it's time to get Betsy out. She actually has something she wants to show you today. So let me get her. Come here, Betsy. Hello, boys and girls. I have something to show you. Are you ready? Betsy, what is going on back here today? What is this? What do you have to show the boys and girls? What is this letter? The letter B? That's your favorite letter. Yes! Betsy's name starts with the letter B. Betsy. So she brought a bag of all her favorite B things. Would you like to see what's inside Betsy's bag? Okay, Betsy, show the boys and girls what you brought today. Look, it's a banana. What else did you bring in this bag, Betsy? A basket? Basket starts with B. Betsy, what do you have in here? This is silly. Betsy, I didn't know she did this. What do you have? This is a baby bottle. You don't drink from a bottle, right, Betsy? No, she only likes birdseed. That's sort of a silly thing that she put in there. Baby bottle starts with the letter B. Baby bottle. Let's see, what else do you have in here, Betsy? Oh, this is the block you used to build your pig house. Yes, it's a blue block. Blue block starts with the letter B. Wow, Betsy, you have one more thing? Let's see. It's a bowl. Maybe Betsy would like to eat some porridge or some oatmeal for her lunch today. We'll put birdseed on top, okay? Yum, yum, yum. Bowl starts with the letter B. All of these things start with the letter B. Do you think you could get a little bag at your house and fill it with things that start with the letter B, just like Betsy? I would love to see a picture of all the things you can find that start with the letter B. Betsy would like to see it too because B is her favorite letter in the whole alphabet. B is for Betsy. Yes. It is almost time for us to sing goodbye. Would you help me sing Preschool Time is Over Now to Betsy? And then you can throw her some birdseed. Maybe she'll sprinkle it on her porridge for lunch. Are you ready? Here goes. Preschool time is over now. Over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Let's wave to our friends, okay, Betsy? Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. We can look for B things, right, together? That'll be fun. Hip, hip, hooray! Say yay! And do you have some birdseed in your pocket? Birdseed starts with B too. All right, birdseed, get it out of your pocket. Are you ready? On the count of 3, throw it and Betsy will try to catch it. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, thanks for all the birdseed. One more. Thank you. Betsy's going to blow you a big kiss. Can you catch it and stick it to your cheek? Ready? Here it comes. Mwah. Did you catch it? Stick it to your cheek and give yourself a big hug. Good job, boys and girls. Thanks for coming to preschool with me today. Tell your grown-ups that they can print all of the play ideas right in the video description. There's a printable pack with ideas for you to play and learn at home, and also a few quiet time pages in case you're looking for a little something to do on paper with your kiddos. Thank you for joining me today for virtual preschool. Spending the morning or spending this time with you is the highlight of Betsy's day and the highlight of my day too. Stay healthy. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Oh, Betsy, now's the part where we have to turn the video off. Can we find it? Yeah? Bye. See you tomorrow.